Speaking of coming out with an album,
Oh yeah.
transition. We have a comeback in just a few hours. It's coming out. We have the album B and the lead single Life Goes On, and it's so exciting.
Yeah. Like it's crazy. I think because after Dynamite, because we only got a single, I don't know why in my head I was like, oh, we're gonna get Life Goes On, but we're like, there's a whole album coming along with it, more content. What are your like thoughts? Because we got the teaser today. I'm assuming you already watched it. What were you thinking about?
Times.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on the teaser though?
I think it's gonna I was usually BTS lead singles are more upbeat.
Yeah.
And they tend to have a lot of dancing and like really something that attracts you and brings you in. And I don't think this is it. I think this time Life Goes On, I think it's gonna be like when they were talking about the album, they said they wanted to do a Spring Day and the So What. So that was the two things that they mentioned they want to do songs like. And I think this is the Spring Day one. I think it's them sitting, like going through, hearing about COVID or at home, like they seemed horrified at one point. So I don't know if they were watching a horror movie or hearing the news about all the cancellations and everything. And then like dreaming about what's going to happen. I think there's going to be a scene with them on the beach, around a campfire, maybe Yoongi playing guitar. But I think that's what's going to be. I think it's going to be storytelling, not necessarily BU, not BU, but storytelling and less choreo and more just heartfelt.
Yeah, for sure. I remember I was discussing this with my co-host Jose Ochoa TV on our podcast Interlude Army. But they usually, when they put a title track, there is usually choreography with it. And we were trying to like figure out, okay, maybe because if it's like, a song similar to Spring Day, they're going to have like a more slower choreography like Spring Day, which I love. Okay, because I love contemporary modern type of dances as well. It feels like, not gonna lie, when I saw the fire pit in the teaser, my mind is gonna be like, oh my god, Roseanne, it's that. But then I honestly, if it's not the BU, it's gonna be, they did mention like barbecuing, right? And like their ideas of, we're gonna have a barbecue or something like that. Maybe that's like the scene of, them having like a barbecue party, but also around a fire pit. And maybe the TV that they were watching, maybe it's gonna like show their memories, like because Tay mentioned like they want to show like flashbacks of how it was previous to COVID, so like their concerts or tours. So it's gonna be, maybe they're watching that.
In Mama.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be emotional, I think. Like so maybe they're gonna release 2 music videos, maybe Life Goes On and maybe another song that, like you mentioned, maybe something like So What. We shall see. But yeah, I think I'm ready for another Spring Day type of song.
I don't think anyone is ready.
Like it's gonna help us cry.
We need to cry.
I think so.
At first I thought with Life Goes On, it was gonna be a lot like On, like a song like We Can Do It, we're gonna get past this, like in a 5 years sort of way.
Yeah.
But I think it's instead gonna be like spring will come, we will pass it, and life will go on. And but I think it will have a choreo. Like you said, I think it's going to be a soft choreo, but I think it will be contemporary, but I think it will happen because with the AMAs 2 days next, there's not going to be another MV that week. Unless so I think with the AMAs they have to have a choreo there. I don't think they're gonna sit down and sing.
Yeah.
Even though it's absolutely zero fault with them just sitting down and singing.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with them sitting and singing. I will listen to them all day doing that. But for AMAs and stuff like that, I think I saw news about them already, like pre-recording the AMA performance. So at least we'll see Yoongi there. But I was thinking, even if it was like a performance, if it's not too intense, like if Yoongi would be there to sing, so we'll see. But I really don't know what to expect from this. From the teasers though, I think you mentioned like their rooms.
Yeah.
Which room was your favorite from
I
the
think
teaser?
either if I had to choose a room, it would be either Namjoon or Jungkook. Uh,
Oh yeah.
I said it before. I grew up in a house full of music, and my dad has an obsession with uh, receivers and speakers, and we were like the first in our neighborhood to have surround sound.
Oh really?
And like and he always buys new. Like I have my own system. My brothers have their own. And it's all because my dad keeps buying new stuff and like moving his own.
Oh yeah, giving it to you guys. That's hilarious.
Top of the art, like in perfect condition.
Wow.
So
That's amazing.
I grew up in a house filled with music. It's even known with my dad that everyone would call it like his room, and they would all like all his friends, his cousins, like they would all go to his room even if he's not there. His house, go to his room just to listen to music. He has all the albums. We have vinyl here,
Oh
and he loves music. He's very eclectic in his music taste. I sit with every time in new BTS. He doesn't. He has a problem with the music itself. Like he loves the whole thing, like with the dancing and the MVs and everything. So new MV, I sit him down and he watches. And every time there's a new performance, he watches. So he's seen all the MMAs. He's seen
What?
Mama, like the MMA, yeah, MMA Mama, all those. He's seen them all.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So what was like his thoughts? Because I know he appreciates more of like the music than he probably does with like the dance wise, right? Choreography.
Really loves the dance. Like he's
Oh.
into the dance, and because he really likes the whole package, and he loves their music. Not all songs. Like he doesn't love hip hop as much.
Okay, that makes sense.
To BTS, I sat him down for 3 hours and just showed him BTS MVs and performances.
Oh my god.
Poor man.
Which song stuck out to him the most? Did he say?
Save Me. He loves Save Me. Boy with Love. He likes Dynamite.
Oh, nice.
And what was it? I think and Blood, Sweat, and Tears he really liked.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Idol he liked. Like he loves the big shows, the big thing.
Oh, that's surprising. Yeah, because I know Idol is like not for everyone outside our army, but that's really cool to hear.
Idol is one of my favorites. Like I really love Idol.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Idol is one of those songs I could never get tired of, and it's crazy. My boyfriend notices whenever the song comes up, my body just starts dancing. Like I don't notice it, but I'm just dancing already. It's one of those songs that no matter what is just gonna make me feel like happy and lit and just
yeah, like and screaming, you can't stop me loving myself. Come on.
Right. Oh gosh, that's amazing to hear. Could you imagine? Actually, I don't want to go dip into that like we were supposed to have like a stadium tour because their songs are so powerful now from Map of the Soul 7, but it was just really cool to hear everyone scream during Idol like, you can't stop me loving myself.
Yeah, it's so good to hear. Like when you go to the stadium and you hear it, and that and with Epiphany.
Ooh, yeah.
Like those two things, when you hear it in a stadium, it can bring you to tears. Like it's so
right.
Cool. Feel empowered by the audience, by their song, by their dancing. Like all of it, it moves through you.
It really does. So hopefully we'll have it in the future. I believe looking to the positive, manifest that we're all going to be together again in the future. We just got to be more patient.
Yeah. Life goes on, it will come.
Life goes on.
Yeah. And Namjoon's room, because honestly it's a lot like my parents' house. My parents' house is wood, white, and it's like cherry, so it's like wormwood and white. And so yeah, so I think Namjoon it puts me like in a zen mode.
It does, yeah. I loved his room for sure. I think also Namjoon and Jin. It's so funny though, because it's kind of like the most contrasted thing you could ever find, like the wood, earthy theme versus like the diamonds and the modern sleek walls, So, but those are my two favorite, Namjoon and Jin's room.
Yeah, I get it. And Hobie's like seems so happy and like,
oh my gosh, yeah. I thought the rooms were done so perfectly that you could really see their personality through their rooms. It's really interesting. It's interesting how I kind of wonder how like people who aren't ARMY or who aren't fans, when they see the teaser, like what do they see? Like we see a totally different thing through our perspective through our eyes. So.
Like we're seeing something completely different.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I think Jungkook's stereo, Army's immediately connected to like the first purchase he ever did was the speakers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I love the whole concept. I could just wonder how the music video is gonna be. Oh, I didn't know this until people pointed it out that the room that they were in the trailer was actually their dorm. I didn't, or their place that they're living in, and I'm like, ooh.
Like that's the most. They don't usually bring us that close.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's their personal space. That's where they live.
Yeah.
Low-key, I've been wanting them to film. I thought Bang Bang Khan was gonna be in their house. I'm just one of those people who's like super curious about how their place looks because I love looking at houses and I love looking at interior designs and everything. And so now that like they have a music video with their place in it, like I don't know how to feel. Like I'm excited, but I'm also like, oh my god, they're bringing us there into their personal space. So super thankful.
Yeah, they kept saying like that no one can leave their house and and everyone is stuck in that tiny bubble. And they brought us into their bubble. It's it's amazing. Like that level of trust.
Yeah. Yeah.
Insane. Like they did it a little bit in one of the Bon Voyages, where you see them pack in the beginning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like it was funny when I saw that scene, I was like looking around, looking at their terriers. See,